Hello, good day, and welcome to another daily text reflection. The text I would like to share from today is taken from John 18, reading from verse 37, and it reads thus. Jesus said, "For this I was born, and for this I came into the world, to testify to the truth. Everyone who belongs to the truth listens to my voice." Dear Lord, I pray that you will grant revelation and understanding even as we look into your word. And we ask, dear Lord, that your grace truly will abound and that you will break forth your truth into our hearts, into our lives, even as we seek to reveal and hear what you are saying in your word. Amen. Jesus said, I was born for this. I came into the world for this, to bear and testify to the truth. The question that Pilate asked him after that is, what is truth? What is truth? And in this postmodern world where truth is subjective and cries of fake news and falsehoods and all different kinds of debates, it is really interesting to go and speak about the idea of truth once again. But Jesus says he came to testify to the truth. And I don't think it's the simple truth of 1 plus 1 equals 2, although that is truth as well. But he didn't come to testify to that. He came to testify, brothers and sisters, to God. Testify of God as representing God, the Son on earth, being that representative and that go between humanity and the Father. He was that truth, the way and the light, and he declared that no one could come unto the Father except through him. That is truth. The gospel is truth. That shortly after making this statement before Pontius Pilate, he was crucified on a cross. That is truth. It is also truth that 3 days after being crucified, he rose again from the dead. That is truth. It is also truth that later on he was seen of 500 brethren. That is truth. He fried fish with the disciples. That is truth. Thomas doubted and had to be spoken directly to by Jesus. That is truth. That he is with his Father interceding on our behalf. That is truth. So when we are speaking of truth, brothers and sisters, I want us to know the truth about Jesus. He said, I was born for this. I came into the world for this, to testify to the truth. Because with all the different sources of information that we can have, and that is one of the things that we're struggling with, information, what is true with what we have in front of us. We have our internet. You're getting this message here via Facebook or via YouTube, and the question of and WhatsApp, sorry, as well, and the question of what is truth, what is right, and what is wrong always comes into play because people inbox us and we see on our news feed different bits of information coming over and over again, and we have to decipher in between all of these different things what is truth. And it's very essential. And sometimes what we understand to be truth can be make the difference between life and death. For instance, persons at first thought the coronavirus as some kind of hoax. But we soon found out that this is a very, very real and very serious thing. Some thought it would go away very quickly. has not gone away and it's getting worse. That is truth as well. Not the same positive truth that I was sharing earlier about Jesus Christ, but that is truth. So when we look and we recognize that there are all these sources of information coming at us, we have to discover with this life that we have, what is truth? It is a fundamental, it is a powerful, it is a very serious question that we ask here today. What is truth? Because if we get it wrong, it is our life. Truth speaks to us about how we live our lives, or want to live our lives. Jesus came and humbled himself, even to death on the cross, for the truth, because he recognized the importance and value of truth to the human existence. Brothers and sisters, I want to declare to you today the truth of Jesus Christ. The truth that he died on the cross for us, that we may have life and have it more abundantly. That is truth. On many occasions through my life, at different points, and especially at some of the lower points in life, I wondered, am I, what am I doing? Is it right? Is it the truth? And I will say to God, God, you have to help me out on this one. I'm not sure, I am uncertain, I'm doubtful. And God will always bring forth a word. God will send a person to remind me that he is still around, that he's still there, and that he is the truth. And he's seeking to bring light and life, not just only into my life, but into your life as well. And so as we think about truth, there are persons pushing all kinds of different philosophies in different ways. And you may say, and you can argue, I'm just another one of them, trying to push my beliefs on you. But I want to tell you, I'm not going to, I won't tell you this unless I really believed it. God is real. That is the truth. God created this earth. That is the truth. The trees behind me. We spoke a couple of days ago concerning God create the creation of God, and looking and seeing the beauty of beauty and the order and structure that God has placed in this world through His work. We spoke a day before that concerning light and darkness, that God, through His truth, illuminates the world to make things clearer for us as human beings to see and to understand and to make sensible decisions and to ultimately choose Him. We have to choose Jesus today. In the midst of our doubts, in the midst of misunderstanding, in the midst of this crisis, it is good to know the truth. You know, the one who holds the future, the one who can hold our hand, the one that is stretching out his hand to you and me right now and saying, I will lead you through. That's why that's why the psalmist could say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. This came from experience, real experience of what God was doing in his life. And the same God that was with David, the same God that was with Paul, the same God that sent his son, Jesus Christ, to sacrifice himself on our behalf. The same God that in my low times has spoken to me and lifted me up. And it's the same God today that can hold you up. That is truth. when we're looking for help, when we're need strength, when we need an answer for the difficult and pressing questions in life, I thank God that we have Jesus Christ who brings the truth, the light, and the way. So when Pilate asks the question, what is truth? Jesus, my brother and sister, is the truth. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and God bless.